Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are, present in spirit, absent in body, as they like to say. So I'm just giving you a quick heads up about line of best fit, sometimes called trend line, as in what's the trend of the data, or line of best fit. Now, we are going to look at a particular way of doing it using an Excel spreadsheet and then using the calculator. I'll leave two separate videos for those examples, just short ones. But this one, we just want to have a look. So the first way, and basically all that they do is just, is there a way to indicate correlation? Yes, that's the R, that's the correlation coefficient. So is there a line that kind of fits the data, that kind of gives you a sense of, oh, this is kind of the way it's moving. And you might be able to use it to predict things within a certain range. So one way you can do it is just doing it by eye, which actually is surprisingly accurate. You kind of approximately place half the points above the line and half below the line. It's not very precise, but reasonably good. And the only thing you need to keep in mind is we only draw the line within the points of the data. So what I mean, I've got these 4 examples. I'm just going to do 2 of them. A and C I'll do. So let me just select a straight line. So basically all we can say is it can only be between the certain points. So I'm going to start about here. Oh, it's in red, that's not great, but that's all right. And we go like this. Now, approximately, I go through a few points. Approximately, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 below. So it's kind of not great. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got it there. I'm going to select it. See if I can select it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get rid of it and attempt to do it again. I need to start a little bit lower, say about here, and about that. Maybe a slightly better fit. But you notice a couple of things. I only go from the first to the last points. I don't put the line because we can't make predictions outside of the scatter of the data. Now, is this a good line of best fit? I think it's reasonable. It probably, if I did it with the graph or with the Excel spreadsheet, it would do it exactly. It's called the least squares line of best fit, but that's okay. All right, let's try another one. I'm going to try C. So you literally just need to do that. I gave out a few of these printed out so you could actually draw on it. So again, this one in C, you kind of start. I'm going to start about here and come through about that. And if I do it, I think I go through a few points. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the other side. So more or less, and again, you only go from the start to the finish. My line doesn't go outside of that. All right, we don't do this like, oh, it's really predictive and it's like forever it's going to predict what the behavior is. That doesn't work like that. Okay, we don't put arrows on the end. It's only for that range of data that we have where it has some predictive value. So as you go through, have a look. But line of best fit, the idea is just a single line which we can represent with an equation, y equals mx plus c, right, where that's the gradient. That's the gradient and that's the y-intercept. And we can have some predictive ideas about how are we going to understand the data better by summarizing it in a line. All right, so have a go at some of these questions, and I'm going to do one with a spreadsheet and one with our calculator as well.